Hi guys, right. This is day 5 teaching this guy how to trade. So today is fair value gaps. So I'm just gonna get right into it because most people just yap at the start of the video. So I'm just gonna get right into it. So what is a fair value gap? A fair value gap is what?
The lengths between candlesticks, like the wicks.
No. Well, kind of right. I'll write it out. So fair value gap is a three candlestick pattern which which the market uses as a continuation con. So what that mean by that basically means a fair value gap, right? It's a continuation confluence. So basically, if the market's going up, see when it's going up, or if it's going up, then it can't just keep going up. It needs to fill orders and it needs to go back up because it needs like liquidity to move. So that's why you see like liquidity sweeps and that. We'll get into that soon. But so when the market's going up, it needs to fill orders of previous orders that have not been filled. So see if you see in like the if you see in like when the market's going up, it goes like that. It moves in higher highs and higher lows, whatever you want to call it, right? It does that. It's because it's filling orders there. Same with down the way, like that. It's filling orders here. Or it'll be filling equilibrium. We'll do equilibrium with you soon, but so that basically means it's filling orders. Let me just remove this. Right, so that basically means it's filling orders, right? So basically what it is like I can't explain it. It's like when the market, like, see when it's going up, right? It can't just keep going up or keep going down. It needs to like come back and collect stop losses and that. See, like previous people have been like, I'll take profits or whatever you want to call it, stop losses, right? So it comes up and it comes down. Here, I've drew an example right here. So a fair value gap, a three candlestick pattern, which the market uses as a continuation confluence. So here's an example here, right? So three candlesticks, you look for three candlesticks, then the wicks of the first and the third candle have to have a gap in between the second one. So let's see this wick ends right here, and then that wick ends right here, and you see there's like a gap here. Like you see like the gap here, it's got like a gap. That's a fair value gap. So that's what you use. What the market would do, what it's got the chance to do is do this and come back down, fill this, and then push on up higher. But you can get, I'll do I'll do inverse fair value gaps as well on this video because it's easier. So inverse fair value gap is just a fair value gap, right? But except except the market does this. But except the market, you think, oh, it's gonna fill this, but then it just keeps going down and it closes below this candle right here. That's a inverse fair value gap, so that basically means the trend's changed. It's like a break of structure, but if it does it on a fair value gap, if this candle right here closes below this one right here, that's an inverse fair value gap. So you would use that to see this trend changing. So then what the market would probably do is it would start going right down like that. So that's a fair value gap and an inverse fair value gap, and then it's the exact same for upwards. So not for down, like for the bearish fair value gap. So I'll try and find an example here. Right, here's one right here. So bearish fair value gap, right? So you see you see the first candle right here. you see this, you see the sec, nah, fuck. You see the first candle right here. See this one right here, this black one. Then you see the second one right here. Then the third one right here, the small black one here. Um, so that's three candles lit, and then look at the wicks on them. So there's the wick of that one there. I'll try and mark it out for you. So there, that's the wick of it. Then the wick of the first one, and then the third one is here.
Yeah.
So that's the third one right here at the wick's there, and then look, there's a gap right here for orders to get filled, and look what happened. Look at this black candle right here. It comes up, it fills it right here. It comes on all the way up, and then it goes down further. So that's a fair value gap getting filled. I'll delete this so you can see even better. So look, fair value gap right here. Price comes up into it, fills it, and then goes down. So just because it doesn't keep going down doesn't mean to say it didn't fill it. It did fill it. And you can see it filled it because it closed here. So then another example is right here. Oh hell no, the dog. Shut the window. Oh hell no. Um. So another bearish fair value gap is right here. So you get this one here. See this big candle here. Then never mind. You get this candle right here, the blue one. Then you get the black one, and then you see the other black one. Fair value gaps can happen with any candle, so it can be that this one, and this one is. You only know if it's a fair value gap if the wicks are doing this, giving it a gap. It's not the wick's not coming right above.
Yeah.
You see the gap, so that's a fair value gap, and then look what price done. Look, it came into it.
Yeah.
It tapped in, and then it went further down. It closed below. When a candle closes below like that, you see. Oh wait, you see like it closed. What is this all about, bro? What?
Freaking out.
I know. Wait, you see this black candle closed below that low, so that means right we're going down, and then you would look to sell, but you don't just sell because you see one fair value gap, and then a bullish fair value gap right here. They're so easy to spot. Like first, second, third candle, the wick of this one right here, it comes up to there, the wick of that one right there, and then look, there's a there's like a gap in between this. So look what price on this blue candle it taps into it, look, because this here look, taps in into this area here, and then it pushes on up higher because it needs to fill orders. And we'll do one more. Um, we'll do one more, right? So, and then we'll do one of an inverse fair value gap. So here's another fair value gap. This is, wait, in fact, I'll let you try and spot the fair value gap. You don't have to use any of the tools, just point it out. Where do you think the fair value gap is?
There.
Where? Point.
Where those two black candlesticks are.
Bro, there's about 10 million candles in the
Like
screen.
right, right
Use the mouse, sure.
right here.
Wait, where?
Here.
How?
Literally there.
Oh, so you spot that tiny one, right? And then you don't spot this massive one right here. Well, it's a good thing you did spot that small one because I wasn't sure if you would see that. So, look, this is what he was talking about. So this is the wick of the first candle, second candle, and then the third wick. The third candle's wick, and then it taps in and goes on up. Um, yeah. So then this is the one I was wanting you to notice. So this is the first wick, the first candle, and then the third wick of that candle, and we came right into it. A big juicy fair value gap, and then we pushed on higher. But an inverse fair value gap is different. So I need to find one. Right. could use this one, right? You could use this. No. Ah, right here. Right, so just because there's no wick on this doesn't mean it's not a fair value gap, but it still is. So you see that there, the first candle and the third candle. So you see, oh, I think it's going to come up and then push on down. Look what it does. Look, it comes up, and then this candle closes above this one here, the middle candle. This candle closes above the second candle. So that means, right, we're going to change the trend, and then look what happens. Look, we're going up higher. Then we'll do a bullish one now. So I'm trying where we could do a bullish one. Hmm. Uh, Wait, I actually can't find one. You could do here. You could maybe do here. No, never mind. This is hard to find one. I'm too tired for this shit. Ah, right here, right. So you think the market is gonna come down and then fill this fair value gap right here, but then look, see this candle right here? No, not this one. This one here closes below that. So that means, right, we're gonna change the trend. We're gonna go down.
Why is that?
What?
That looks like a car for a minute.
Where? Oh.
Nah, you know how it's like got the little, like, it's got the little circles in the bottom of it when you're marking out, and that took the first two into top.
Oh, like this?
Yeah,
I can draw a car.
looks like a set of balls.
A what?
Looks like a set of balls.
Oh, that's ass. Wait. We'll do it again. That was terrible. Wait, watch this shit. You have the curvature on it. Then you need it to like angle a little bit. Curve right round. You have the way.
Hey,
Hey, and then you have like the foreskin right here. There we go.
streaky wakey. Sounds.
Sometimes people have them like uh, right here, like that. That is perfect. That's actual work of art. That.
That's a camera's face, man.
Look, it's pointing like at this candle right
Hold
here.
on, go into it.
What?
Wait, let's see what it's going to.
What does
In
it
the
do?
charts.
It's pointing to.
Bullish fair value.
It's pointing to this inverse fair value gap.
It's insane.
It's crazy. Fuck, what actually can I make it? I'm gonna make a character at this because
In 1 minute.
it's a bunny.
That's a bear.
Hey! Wait, why is that actually kind of good? Right.
Let's say 5 minutes of Freddy's.
Goodbye. Goodbye, guys.